Have you ever, amidst the hustle and stress of the outside world, returned home, slumped into a chair, and suddenly felt a soft, wet touch on the back of your hand or cheek? That is when your little canine companion creeps closer, gently offering you a few tender licks. In the world of our four-legged friends, that lick is not a mere natural reflex. It is the purest declaration of affection, a language of love that needs no words. When a dog licks you to show affection, you can feel a profoundly soothing energy radiating from them. Just look into the eyes of your furry friend at that moment. It is not a demanding, mischievous, or probing gaze, but one filled with a soft, melting tenderness. Those eyes seem to hold your entire image within them. Every muscle in their body completely relaxes, and their tail might wag gently in rhythm or rest in peaceful stillness. There is no guard up, no tension lingering. In that very moment, your dog is in their happiest, most peaceful state. To them, you are not just an owner who provides food. You are their entire world, the safest harbor after hours of lonely waiting by the door. That gentle lick on your skin carries a sacred meaning. You are my most familiar person, the place where I feel safe and protected. The instinct from their puppyhood, when their mother would lick them to nurture and love, is now beautifully recreated just for you. It is their way of saying they trust you implicitly, and that your scent is the smell of home, a peace that nowhere else in the world can replace. Each of those gentle licks is like a healing balm for the soul. It gathers all the longing from hours of separation, all the quiet loyalty, and the exquisite empathy of a tiny soul dedicated to you. They do not care if you are rich or poor, or whether you just had a successful day or a failing one. As long as you are sitting there with open arms, they will come forward, giving you kisses that are wet yet boundlessly warm. So, the next time your pup comes close and softly licks your hand with those gentle, loving eyes, please do not pull your hand away or push them aside. Pause for a moment. Feel this miraculous connection. Stroke their head and smile. Because in that fleeting moment, you are receiving the most pure, unconditional, and complete love in the entire world. Here is the English translation, capturing the curious, playful, and investigative tone of your text, complete with the call to action for comment number 1. Have you ever wondered what goes through your dog's mind the exact moment you open the door after a long day away? To your furry friend, that moment is no different from you bringing home a gripping detective novel. And you are that novel. Without waiting for you to utter a single word, your four-legged companion rushes over, kicking off an exciting journey of discovery with a non-stop sniffing nose and relentless licks on your hands. Can you feel the vibrant curiosity vibrating through their every breath? Take a close look at your little detective's behavior. If you just went to work and came straight home today, they will give you a few casual licks as a routine check-in. But imagine this. What if you secretly sneaked out for some mouth-watering BBQ, stopped by a cozy new cafe, or accidentally petted a stray cat on the street? Oh boy, your pup will immediately switch to deep investigation mode. They will sniff deeper, lick longer, and look up with wide, scrutinizing eyes. That little tongue glides back and forth over your skin like turning the pages of a book, refusing to miss a single clue. Your entire secret world is fully exposed right there on your skin. To us, a hand is just a hand, but to a dog's extraordinary senses of smell and taste, your skin is a massive data gold mine. It holds tiny drops of sweat, the saltiness of your skin, leftover food molecules, and even the literal scent of the places you just walked through. Your dog isn't just mindlessly licking you. They are passionately reading the story of your day. Where did mom/dad go? Who did they meet? Is that the scent of a strange rival I smell? All your secrets are completely uncovered after just a few licks. This adorable curiosity comes from a dog's unique worldview, a world where scent is the main storyline, the very bridge that helps them understand and connect with your life when you two are apart. Isn't it magical and hilarious? You go out to explore the world, while your pup stays home to explore the world through you. If you have ever burst out laughing at this curious detective routine of your fur baby, drop a number 1 in the comments right below. Let's see how many of us parents out there own one of these ultra-sensitive, treat-powered scent scanners. There is a truth that is both sweet and humorous. Our furry companions are actually incredibly adorable little manipulators. Have you ever been deeply absorbed in scrolling through your phone, intensely typing away on your computer, or just lost in a whirlwind of your own thoughts, when suddenly a warm little tongue gently brushes against your hand? You look down and your eyes meet a sweet, innocent face staring right back at you, or perhaps a wet little nose trying its absolute best to nudge its way into your palm. Oh, how could our hearts ever ignore a presence so bursting with love? This behavior is a clever interaction code that your pup has figured out all on their own. They have realized that every single time that tiny tongue touches your skin, a miracle happens. You pause whatever you are doing, look down, call their name in your softest, most affectionate voice, smile, or gently stroke their round little head. And so, in the innocent yet incredibly perceptive mind of your dog, licking has become a magic button. Whenever they miss you, whenever they long to be warmed by your gaze, they will step close and patiently press that very button. Look at me for just a second. I'm still right here waiting for you. That is the whisper hidden behind that deeply affectionate lick. Your pup has absolutely no intention of being a nuisance or disrupting your day. On the contrary, it is because to them, your attention is the most priceless gift in the world, and being separated from you by a lifeless phone screen makes them feel so lonely. They crave connection, they yearn to be wrapped in your arms, and licking is simply the gentlest way they know to pull you back into the present moment, back into a world that belongs only to the two of you. When you look closely at their behavior, that hopeful, unwavering stare, that clumsy yet persistent nudge of the hand, you see an entire universe of love and profound attachment. Your dog has spent so much time observing your habits, learning how you react, just to find that one special thread that can peacefully capture your attention. Isn't that a beautiful testament to just how deeply they love and care about you? So, whenever that interactive button touches your skin, please don't feel bothered. Take just a few seconds to set your phone aside, meet those shining eyes, and give them a warm, heartfelt hug. Because at the end of the day, a dog's greatest happiness is simply to be looked at by you, to be loved by you, and to know that in your busy world, there is always a peaceful corner reserved just for them. Have you ever realized that your furry companion possesses a truly magical sixth sense? Dogs may not understand the complex words of human language, but they are world-class experts at reading emotional vibes. Have you ever noticed that right after you blew up at them for chewing on your shoes, or when you just walked through the door with shoulders heavy from stress, your pup quietly crept up and gently licked the back of your hand? In those moments, we often ask ourselves with a mix of wonder and emotion, what on earth is going on inside that round little head of yours? You just scolded them, so shouldn't they be running away in fear? You are sitting there in tense silence, so how do they even dare to come close? In reality, that lick carries a message that is both incredibly forgiving and heartbreakingly tender. Dogs are acutely sensitive to negative energy. They can hear your racing heartbeat, smell the stress hormones exuding from your skin, and feel the sharp edge in your tone of voice. When the energy in the room suddenly becomes suffocating, your pup uses a lick as a calming signal. It is a worried yet deeply loving whisper. Mom, Dad, are we okay? Please don't be mad at me anymore. Please calm down. I'm right here. They don't know how to argue or make excuses. They only have a warm tongue to try and heal the fractures in the energy of the person they love most. Yet sometimes, our curiosity turns into an aching pity if we look just a little closer. There are times during loud noises like thunder or fireworks, or when an environment becomes too chaotic, that your pup will lick you or themselves continuously, fast and rhythmically without stopping. That is no longer an inquiry about your well-being. It is a defense mechanism for when their tiny bodies become emotionally overwhelmed, overstimulated. Much like a trembling child hugging themselves for comfort, that rhythmic licking releases endorphins, creating a safe loop that helps them self-soothe amidst a big, scary world. It is absolutely wondrous how such a small living being can choose to wrap you in love even when they themselves are frightened. They gather all the stormy weather inside you and trade it for gentle, persistent, and patient touches. The next time you are stressed and receive a lick from your dog, pause for a moment and wonder, is my pup trying to comfort me, or do they desperately need a shoulder to lean on too? Pull them into your arms, take a deep breath, and use your softest voice to cradle both their loyalty and their fears. Because at the end of the day, in this high-pressure world, having a soul who is always ready to share and soothe your every storm with gentle licks, isn't that the greatest fortune and happiness of all? Have you ever wondered if you are accidentally ignoring your dog's true feelings just because you assume every lick is just a kiss? Behind every single one of those wet touches lies an entire hidden language. Don't just constantly ask yourself, does my dog love me? Because the answer is always a resounding yes. Instead, a truly attentive and intuitive pet parent will ask, what happened right before and immediately after the lick? Did that behavior happen while you were distracted on your phone, right as a storm started brewing, or the exact second you walked through the front door? Did your pup walk away to settle down afterward, or did they stand there staring at you with hopeful eyes? It is the observation of these tiny, subtle details that will help you pull back the curtain, allowing you to truly understand everything from their craving for affection and playful curiosity to their deepest, silent fears. Decoding the message hidden behind every lick is the golden key to taking your relationship with your pet to a whole new level. a place where understanding touches the heart and the bond between you becomes more sacred and unbreakable than ever before.